Space bars can do the intro, I guess. Alright.
Just say hello
Yeah.
and I'll intro the category.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So GL, I'm gonna transition and yeah, you'll be like, alright.
Dude, I got 0 calls. Like, you guys said you called me.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, I do have a call from Michigan.
Alright, yeah. GL.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Any livers?
We're live. We're livers.
No way!
No way.
Hey gamers.
Alright, we have recovered the spaceship after Refrag tried to hijack it and take it to another planet.
So true. There was a terrorist incident last night. Glad we could figure it out, apprehend who was responsible. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome to Knuckles Story Max %. Glitchless no Chow, because I'm not doing Chow and I want to hunt Lost World. Basically, this is just going to be collecting every emblem and upgrade with Knuckles. You may ask, are missions included? No, I don't want to do missions mostly, and also they don't give emblems, so I'm like, that doesn't count towards game completion. Smiley face. And we're going to do it all with Knuckles, so just everything he can do. Glitchless removes an emblem, actually, so it makes a considerable difference in the actual end goal. Otherwise, things are pretty straightforward. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Spacebar is gonna be co-commentating. Hello, how's it going?
What? No way. What's up? Here
I
we
will
are.
warn,
What's up, guys?
I'm very
It's your boy
cocky.
Knuckles.
He doesn't chuckle, except don't watch Sonic 3 gameplay. Anyways,
Yeah, so we're
as
gonna
I
be
said,
doing
I'm very
some
cocky.
things, not allowed to do other things. What things you might ask? You'll see.
we'll see. Smiley
We'll
face.
literally decide as we approach it.
Anyways, true. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Right, Epic. In case you don't know, Knuckles is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna start out in this cutscene and then head on over to Speed Highway, our first stage. Speed Highway will introduce us to Knuckles' base gameplay, which is just finding 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. We will have 3 radar slots, where we're gonna have to use knowledge about the game
Oh.
and the process of
wow.
elimination. This
What
set
a
is
set.
kind of cracked.
He gets, Shovel gets Shovel gets...
10
and
seconds.
One of the IL sets, like, that is one of...
Man, if only this was a story run. That'd be epic. Anyways, out of Speed Highway, we're gonna immediately go back into Speed Highway using this clip, because it's a bit faster than going through the trial menu. So you get to see it again, and maybe
Oh
a
my
good set again.
Okay, you don't get to see another IL set, but you do get to see Speed Highway again. Maybe more of the
Yeah.
stage this time. A little bit more this time. Wow.
Took a risk there by going to the back, and it paid off. Let's go. Those are 2 very good Speed Highway sets. This stage has 3 sections. The beginning part really only has 2 pieces. Maybe a few if you count the enemies as being there. But the second part is full of piece 2s, has 0 piece 1s, and a lot of piece 3s, because the game will pull pieces from different pools. Each radar slot here has a different pool to pull from, so for example that piece 1 that we just got, we know that no more of the pieces that would show up in the piece 1 spot are actually there. And using the process of elimination, I can immediately guarantee that this piece 3 slot is going to be back here, and since we got the radar ping right there, I can just go over punch that enemy. Honestly, all of those sets were pretty damn good.
Already done with Speed Highway. Yeah, the piece 2 spread is pretty even between left and right, but the piece 1s are all on the left pretty much. So if you get the piece 3 right away, then you can take a risk like Shovel did and it paid off. And now we're already done with Speed Highway, which is honestly insanely quick. Your worst set was 20 seconds. That's wild.
And I will say, this is called glitchless. It's really like no major glitches. I still want to do some of the cool clips, hence why you got to see the speed high. I got it! No way!
Oh!
Epic! I'm so sick! Hence
What
why you're
the
seeing some of the
hell?
funny clips still. But really, glitchless, or no major glitches, just
Aw?
means that I'm gonna not be doing any of the Lost World skips because it skips the whole stage and I really just want to hunt it. You saw some cool clips in that stage. Casino's very compact, so it's just two floors stacked right on top of each other with a very small area. There are only a handful of piece 1, so I tried to make an educated guess since we only had a piece 1 there, so I took that clip out. And it didn't really pay off. It would have paid off if we got a shower piece, but we didn't. Got a bit unlucky there.
Yeah, I'm not
otherwise,
actually here to commentate. I'm here to react to it because I was not.
And I hit creep
expecting all
skip.
of
Let's
this
go.
Fire! It's running fire right now. There's so in this game normally there mission A, mission B, mission C. Most characters have their mission B's as getting a certain amount of rings and beating the stage. And then mission C is universally like, beat the stage quick. But for Knuckles, they restrict other things that kind of don't really matter, like they take away your hand.
We don't use them anyways.
Yeah.
Also, that was chaos
yeah,
too.
So it's basically just beat the stage 3 times and already beating one of the coolest bosses in the game in my opinion, but you don't get to see any of it. Because beat it.
Yeah, Chaos 2 has a really quick manipulation. Here, before grabbing the shovelclaws, also known as me, we're gonna hop up and grab this hub emblem. We have 7, or I believe it's 6 hub emblems that we can actually get. 4 in Mystic Ruins, 3 in 3 in the Egg Carrier, and then 3 in the Station Square. So, whatever that adds up to, I think it's 10. I'm not good at math.
Let me think. Yeah, no, that's right, because you can't get the Tails Dig Spot one.
No, you can.
You can get that
one-
Tails one in
The one we can't get. Well, you're intended to get it with Knuckles. You just need the shovelclaws first. We have a
Oh,
route
so
around
you
it.
actually are cheesing it with Tails when you get it with Tails.
Yeah, you completely cheese it with Tails. You're intended to go back with Knuckles and Dig. But the one we missed from Station Square is actually the one in the train station because I don't want to do that clip out, frankly. Here in Red Mountain, we're gonna grab this piece 1, please. Also saw a blue radar ping over here, I think. Nope, it was over here. And okay, we got our mucky. No piece 3 there. Piece 3s can appear on some green ledges around the stage, and we have 2 good ones and 1 bad one. One bad one is over here on the volcano. The volcano is just super far out of the way, so we have to ride this rocket up and grab it. Not the worst, but not the best.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The piece 3 in this stage is really brutal because one out of 3 times is at the top of the volcano. The other 2 spots are pretty decent, but 1 out of 3 times,
really
which
for
means
that.
we've already got our bad Red Mountain set, which means we're due for it.
Surely, that's how it works. Don't take a statistics class. Anyways, here we're gonna go ahead and beat Sonic in Chaos 4. This will help us out. When we go back to Station Square to collect all of the hub emblems there, we only collected 1. I don't know why Sonic is jumping all of a sudden. I'm doing this fight the same exact way as I always have. I had that happen in my practice run today too. I don't know why. But we're gonna beat Chaos 4 again, right here. Shout out to the best boss of all time. Just glide around, he won't blue balls us. He's really, really simple. So...
It can be hard to like squeeze an extra second or 2 out of it. I mean, it's boring, but out of all the Chaos Wars, I think it's the most interesting.
Honestly, it is kind of nice to get a break in such a intense category, because you get real nervous in this run. If you get a lot of good sets, it's very easy to be very nervous heading into the late game. Getting a good Red Mountain Casino and Speed Highway are all pretty rare to get in one run. You don't get them very often, so Chaos 4 is a nice break. Lets you kind of calm down a bit.
Definitely still gotta have your brain on though. Like,
yeah, because otherwise you'll do that.
you know, so there's kind of like a little trick to save like a little bit extra time in every hit, where you try to be standing in the water right when Chaos does like his last swim before the attack, before vulnerability. And I noticed like the more you kind of just stand still on the floor, the more Chaos will like tend to stay in the small area around you. So you can kind of like almost walk over if you get lucky. It's kind of lucky.
You can kind of influence him with where you're standing, but it kind of seems like RNG a little bit.
Yeah, if you stand in the water for like 4 full seconds, you'll just take damage. But if you're in there for like 2-3 seconds, you'll just dip down quite low in the water, and you can get one of your first 2 punches to be very early.
Yeah, so here, instead of going to Lost World, which the game wants us to do, we're gonna head over to Station Square again, since now we have the shovelclaws, and of course, I messed that jump up somehow. I don't know how, it's just a glide. But we're gonna grab this emblem, and then go over to collect that dig spot emblem in the Speed Highway Town Center area over here. And then we're gonna do a very special trick, known as a soft preset. It'll just immediately take us back. We got that after Speed Highway.
Oh, you did that so quick.
I always just routed in. But boom, we're back in the Mystic Ruins.
Oh wow, that's clever.
Yeah, I will say I made this category up for a glitchless hotfix marathon by Amber Cyprin. And yeah, I routed this thing entirely by myself. It's quite funny. Anyways, time for hell. Welcome to jungle. Maybe we'll get good movement.
So I'm curious, you're gonna unlock Lost World and get the emblems, or
I am going to do
emblems
Lost World first.
Okay.
We'll get the emblems in
On the way to
later
SkyDeck,
segment.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
But first, we have Lost World hunting. Lost World hunting is very slow, mostly because all 3 of the Piece 3s are at the very top of the stage, so you're always guaranteed to climb up a very long ways. Additionally, there are a lot of really annoying Piece 1s, so our first Piece 1, it's right above us.
This isn't terrible.
It isn't, but I don't know where this Piece 2 is.
Piece 2 is in the dig, so
Got you.
spoiler.
All good.
I definitely never played this world skipless before.
Yeah, there's a reason I have spacebar on right now. Where's this Piece 1? Oh, wait, I know.
Piece 1, yeah.
I just realized.
And Piece 3
I'm just gonna climb up. Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up for now.
This is
Ow.
a scary wall. Yeah, that wall is scary to climb up. I always try not to go up that wall.
That's fair. One funny trick we can do if we climb all the way up. Also, what a good run to get ruined by Lost World, huh? If we climb all the way up and then glide along the roof, sometimes you can get like a super fast glide. It's pretty hard. But Lost World, you can see why people don't hunt it in story runs, especially if you can just skip it.
The trick to like staying stuck, just saw that death back again. That was pretty funny. The trick to staying on the ceiling is just to like be turning as you're on the ceiling. If you just go in a straight line, you'll eventually drop off of it. But if you like do a turn, you'll stay stuck to it. So you almost want to like wiggle back and forth like a snake slithering across the ceiling. Yeah.
Anyways, here we're gonna do quite a smart optimization. There's a hub emblem in this segment, but in the story run, typically we take a death warp since we get teleported back up to the tunnel that we spawn in. However, we can just do both and get them both out of the way. That's why we don't grab it before going into Red Mountain, since we can just do it there and we get the benefits from both. And then here we are supposed to go over to SkyDeck, but first we have 3 things to grab. We have 2 more hub emblems. One is just in the jungle over here. We're going to run on the roof a bit to not go up this big slope. It's very annoying. And then over to the big tree right behind Big's house. Has a big old hole in it. This hole is made for me. And then
Very nice.
You
can actually drown on that tree, you know, by
you can, it's very funny. We're gonna go ahead and grab the fighting gloves. The fighting gloves you literally never see because they're way too far out of the way to be useful. they do save time in a specific split that we'll get to at the end of the run. So we have a little bit to go. And here, we're gonna grab 3 hub emblems just
If
right
I can
away.
remember correctly, there's one in the secret bedroom, one on the top of this big spinny thing, and then one above the pool.
That is correct. A lot of people don't actually. Please.
Definitely
thank you.
easier to get this one with Tails
Bonk.
and Sonic.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Oh, not this one. Sorry, I meant the one on the top of the. I thought you were going for the one off first.
Oh yeah, no, I do this one first since the door's just right there. For the spinning top, we're gonna use the geometry on these little canister.
By the way, there's your 10th capsule.
And then grab you while trying to maintain a glide. One thing we do a lot in this run, or at least try to do a lot in this run, is make sure we're in the air when grabbing a emblem from the hub, because we can keep moving just like this. Also, don't look at the weird text.
Oh, that's so cool.
I literally
really
just
like
found that
that.
out. Anyways, welcome to Skydeck, Hell Part 2. We have this piece 1, we're gonna tilt the ship forward, restart to get a better spawn position. Look out for a piece 3 in both those cannons. Nope. Piece 3 is very likely on top of it here, so we're gonna turn around immediately.
That's looking like a scary piece too, by the way. I think.
I think it's the dig spot. The cart piece would ping green. And okay, well, I got owned a bit.
Okay,
I don't know.
They always
I
like
got
to pair up
owned
those
again.
pieces together. Like for some reason that gravity piece is just always the cart piece whenever you get that. So unfortunate.
I don't know the new clip here, so I'm just gonna do the old clip.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good. No, a little bit low.
Oh no, I came
Oh
over!
no. It's alright. We'll get a better set this time. That was only a 1 in 6.
Surely.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's up here again. Tragic. At least it's
Not
actually good
terrible,
piece. Please
okay.
don't. God damn it.
What?
Okay, let's try this out for the first time ever. I literally don't know
so
how
you
to
just
do
want to
this.
run? Oh, yeah. Oh, almost! You got it! Wait. Oh, you have to grab onto the wall if you...
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna go turn the fucking ship, because, we hate cart pieces in this house. What a good run,
That's
too.
wild. It's only a 1 in 6 chance to be in the cart, and somehow twice in a row.
Knuckles, please. Man, it would have been faster just dip in, huh? Crazy. Anyways, yeah, this is why we don't like Skydeck here. These cart pieces are a nightmare, and you saw both of them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be open for
Easy.
you. Yeah, there you go. I was about
Anyways.
to say, I never clipped into that while the ship was tilted, but good thing because no major clips that we decide.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
Glitchless, by the way, smiley face. Anyways,
Glitchless,
we're gonna go through this past cutscene, save to call from the fire or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the lore of this game. And
Such
then
good lore.
we're gonna soft reset. Hopefully I skipped that cutscene. And we're gonna go to the trial menu because we have to get the rest of the emblems. It's fine. So back to casino we go. Interesting. No pings here is pretty rare. Okay, I got stuck on the fence. Tragic. Okay, it somehow died.
What? You like
The
died while
lion
the
is
arm was
very
up somehow.
reliable.
What the hell was that?
It has like a kill box on the bottom of the hand. It's very funny.
I don't think you got low enough for shower piece check.
Yeah, no, I
But
did.
luckily-
It would ping blue there very briefly. I always look for it. But got the vote piece. Back into casino once more. Like we said, the mission A and B are not very hard because mission B is just doing it without hints, which we do anyways, and mission A is just doing it within a minute or 2 minutes for Skydeck. If you're not doing it within a minute, man, that's a rough set. But for the most part, pretty fine. This is a piece 2, right?
The piece 3.
Piece
in the
3.
vault. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, that one. I'm not sure what's
Yeah.
going on at Casino. We can't seem to get the luck there.
It's fine. It's Casino. You'll never get lucky.
Sag. So that
And-
emblem
and-
in the hub near Casino, the one that's floating all the way up in the air, that one is not one that we are gonna get.
If we're not gonna get it, it is possible to get with Knuckles. This is a glitchless category, smiley face.
Oh yeah, true. Like that there's no way to get that without severely breaking the game, so that makes sense.
You have to do like a lot of jumps. In actuality, I just don't want to do it because it's very hard, and also has a risk of soft blocking. So, glitchless category, by the way.
Yeah, Red Mountain is like going back to statistics class, and in this one, we avoided the bad 1 and 3 for the piece 3, but then unfortunately,
We avoided the bad people,
there's
2 and
another.
3.
Yeah, there's another 1 and 3 that you want to avoid, and that's the piece 1. But unfortunately, we got the unlucky. It's not really a 1 and 3; it's a 2 and 6 because there's 2 pieces you really don't want to see. But we got one of those 2 pieces. So.
Well, it simplifies. We got a blue pink here, which means that it's on top of this little pillar. Red Mountain is full of these things, so I'm gonna drop down. I
With
think
these
it.
two?
Okay, nah.
Yeah, that's.
It's at the top, so we're gonna
Oh, look
just
at that,
take
there's,
the
like-
booster up.
There's little sticks that stick out of the mountain there when you're on far distance. I never knew that.
And
Oh,
we're looking for a piece 2, I think. No, piece 3.
Yeah.
Tragic. Okay, well, we're gonna get a boost of speed on that platform, glide on over, and then take the rocket up. No biggie. And
Go.
Red
Red
Mountain's
Mountain
done,
done.
thank God. That is Hell World. That is where most runs die, even if they get like a pretty decent early game. But now Lost World. We're gonna do more Lost World hunting. Can't wait. Lost World hunting is like really annoying. Where's this piece 1? It's. I think it's
Piece
once
1
again up
is
here.
in, yeah. I like
Oh,
to
it's
climb
right
all the
behind
way
us.
up top first and grab piece 3 and let my mind time to process. The
That's
things
fair.
saw.
I was gonna ask you what you do for Lost World hunting, because I could just kind of fuck it, we ball. Also, I've gotten this piece every single run I've done. Holy shit.
That one's not a terrible piece either.
It isn't.
Definitely better than being like in some of the chameleons, because the chameleons, thank God we
Or
didn't
the
have to
top
see
dig
it.
spots. We haven't seen them yet, but
Oh wait, we still have one more chance. Uh
I mean, yeah, we do.
oh. Right for no chameleon. Okay, no chameleon.
Blue ping right behind us, I imagine.
Yeah, so I always start off the stage like as if you're gonna do the normal clip, but I just climb all the way up
Hit
top.
the spikes. I didn't know you could just touch the spikes and die. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
And
learning a
it's
lot
the
about
piece 3 right
hitboxes.
above us.
that piece 2 is in the secret room dig spot. Just so
Got
you
you.
know.
Secret room over here. Whee! There are like 3 dig spots here, and it just changes innocuously. I
silly.
don't understand it. But Lost World done.
The same thing in the underneath section is just 6
Lost World
dig
hunting is
spots.
really annoying. If only there was a skip for this. Torture him. But on to Skydeck once more. Skydeck is a bit more lenient in its mission because they understand, man, this stage sucks.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Thank God. I was about to say
So,
there's no way you wanted 6 3 times in a row.
Okay, cool. I was gonna check this piece and then do wall run if we need it, but thankfully we didn't need it. Piece 1 is just guaranteed to be back here if it's not in the front. So always, if we don't see an immediate blue ping in that piece 1 spot, we can just go to the back.
That was a pretty cool set. I love when you get the floating piece 3 with the piece
Yeah.
1 gate.
It is pretty stylish. You can connect it in really cool ways. That's like
Skydeck.
Knuckles' whole thing is just connecting piece sets in really cool ways. You have to adapt a lot, and it's why I like Knuckles so much. It's a very, very RNG heavy category, but it is definitely one that, like, even if you get bad RNG, you can definitely make it work. Okay,
Oh,
thank God.
no. Oh, okay, you didn't get that. That's crazy. I know we were in here 4 times, but 4 times, and every single time the piece 2 was either in a card piece or in the dig spot next to the card piece.
Yeah.
And another
Meanwhile-
bad piece 3. This is definitely not a good piece 3. So
Somehow I
Skydeck
saved
RNG, not
like
great.
30 seconds on my PB in this category, though. What?
And yeah, thankfully done with Skydeck. No more.
Accidentally
More
menued.
cartridges.
I will never menu properly challenge. It's impossible. Anyways, we're on to the last few segments of the game. I didn't reset it, soft reset at the correct time, so you're gonna see the past again. If we watch the cutscene after this properly all the way through, and then soft reset, we don't have to watch that cutscene again, but I'm bad, so it's fine. What? What was that?
Huh.
Wild.
Max
I don't
percent is quite
understand.
interesting.
But here's Chaos 6, and you may remember we picked up the fighting gloves that we got in the jungle. Well, this is the only application of that upgrade in this game, really. You could use them on any enemy you want, but it's a little charge-up attack that does 2 bars of damage of Chaos 6's health, turning this fight into a 2-phase fight. This is how you can get world record on this stage. We don't do that during story. Who's ready to wait 4 minutes?
4 minutes?
So, one small thing about this category. There's a credits emblem.
No.
The time ends after the emblem appears, so we have 4 minutes. This is an open
So until
invitation
then-
to chat. Who wanna join VC and sing the song?
That's fair. I was gonna go over the nice pictures and the lore, you know, like everybody needs to know the
You know what?
Knuckles
You
lore.
can do that too.
Like here,
we just have 5 minutes to
Knuckles
wait.
is like, who are these morons sitting on the floor dropping all the emeralds to Eggman? And here, Knuckles is like, yeah, I'm the main character. I'm the protagonist. There's the bad guy right there. And now he's like, oh no, I'm Knuckles. I'm in jail. How did this happen? What part of the game is this where I'm stuck in jail? And now Knuckles is like, whoa, shovelclaws is cool as hell. What the fuck? I was not expecting this. That's the Knuckles thing in there. And now
So
Knuckles is like,
true.
whoa, no, like shovelclaws are so cool. I can't stop looking at them. They're just, it's the coolest thing I've ever had. And now
Average
Knuckles like, look how
category in
cool, like,
SADX.
I am the coolest person I'm the coolest echidna that's ever lived. Look at that walk. Look at that style. Look at that grace.
He is strutting.
Again, now Knuckles is looking like, who gives a shit about this emerald? Look at my gloves right now. Like, this slaps. And now Knuckles utilizing them for the first time. Like, I could sit here all day. That's what Knuckles
No way.
is thinking there.
I will point out one small thing. The IGT timer actually completely pauses during the credits, but for some reason, like halfway through, it'll just add the time that the credits takes, so it's really funny. Regardless, the final time for this run, IGT, is 30 minutes and 5 seconds, which is quite humorous.
What is your PB on this run?
It's a 28:11.
Let's go.
I think I got that during the hotfix run too, so it was epic.
Well, it's been about 2 minutes, so you might be getting kind of close to that.
Yeah, it gets added like halfway through.
Oh, it just doesn't. Okay.
Yeah. it doesn't do it at the end. we have like 2 minutes left. Add it after a minute. Okay, fair enough. At the least, you guys get to hear a good song. Before this run, the SA2 version of this song played. What the fuck, Restreamer?
Oh yeah, Knuckles.
Scoob with the insight. Awesome.
Super cool character, super cool category. I like it actually.
Agreed.
It makes me kind of
Shout
want
out
to
to all
run
the
the
Knuckles
category
gamers.
after watching.
I hope you like waiting for 4 minutes. I will say I did inspire you to run Lost World Hunting after running this on stream, I think.
Lost World Hunting was good.
Uh,
It is.
it's
I'm
okay.
gonna say it. Oh look, they even
alright.
got when you did the clip in Skydeck.
Don't
That's great.
fucking don't talk to me, bro. What the fuck?
Man,
Oh, yeah.
I wish there was more
Great
Knuckles
day of
content.
AGDQ. Love watching my childhood.
Shut the fuck up, refrag.
Hi.
Anyways, time's coming up, by the way. It's gonna be once the emblem appears on the screen, so a little bit, so a few like maybe 5-10 seconds.
Oh, what's
I
that
have this
anonymous
very
donation
gorgeous little-
from anonymous donator that says?
Time. All right, gamers.
30
So
hours.
that was Knuckles max percent. I just like hunting in this game, so that's why I run that category. Follow me on Twitch, shovelclaws. I do a lot of Spark 3 now. Oops. Let's follow Spacebar as well. He's cool. I don't know if he streams that much.
You'll have to find out what my Twitch handle is that month because I change it all the time.
So true.
So true.
But yeah.
Find me on Twitter.
Yeah, just before we
True.
sign off, I just want to say, like, thank you everyone for sticking around, even through the technical difficulties. I am very sorry about everything that happened, but here we are back on track, and yeah, I hope
Refrag
you
apologizing for his crimes.
I hope you guys all still enjoying it and stuff, and yeah, we'll be back
There was
shortly
a
for the
big
next
red
one.
button.
We can
red button that
reform
said do not
terrorists. That's
touch.
crazy. Anyways, catch
Yeah.
you, chat. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.